They looked after him. You know, and we had to dig deep because he took some thunderous shots. But you know what? I always said, the Furies.
It's getting close to another Fury fight, and as you would expect, it's time for another John Fury misbehavior. This time, Alexander Usyk was the victim as John Fury went wild live over a recent joke Alexander Usyk made about his son.
I'll bum you, mate. I'll bum you. I'll bum you. Turn that. We'll see tomorrow what you'll do. We'll see tomorrow.
Well, it all started as a result of Alexander Usyk's gimmick during the press conference. John Fury began with that before he moved on to a recent statement of Alexander Usyk, adding Usyk to his latest list of victims alongside Logan Paul. John Fury, the outspoken father of heavyweight champion Tyson and Love Island star Tommy, recently issued a boxing match challenge to Logan Paul, since weathering criticism for his involvement in Tyson Fury's bout against Alexander Usyk last May. Fury Sr. has re-entered the spotlight in anticipation of his son Tommy's now-defunct fight with Darren Till.
I never had nothing on my plate, mate. Nothing. My father used to say, if you want things, go and get them yourself. I can't give them you because I don't want to. I'm happy with my life. I'll give you life. Go and do the best you can with it.
Fury Sr., who has not been seen since Tyson's defeat to Alexander Usyk earlier this year, recently made the headlines for sparking chaos at Tommy's launch press conference for his fight with Darren Till, which has since been scrapped following Tommy's withdrawal from the scheduled Manchester fight after Till threatened to kick him in the head. Renewed conversations have emerged about facing Jake Paul again. Now JN is fanning the flames by using social media to directly address Logan Paul. This is a message to Logan Paul. He said, "You keep going on about Tommy Fury not wanting to fight your brother. Here's one for you, my friend. I'm an old school me.
Old school me. I'm probably Victorian, never mind old, but that's the way I live my life. You spoil a kid and he's good for now. I don't care how talented he is. If they're spoiled, they're no good.
I'm probably Victorian, never mind old, but that's the way I live my life, and never you spoil a kid. And he's good for no, I don't care how talented he is. If they're spoiled, they're no good." He continued with a bold proposition. He does want to fight your brother. And I'll tell you what else. I will fight you on the undercard as soon as possible. I'm sick of people saying I won't do this and I won't do that. I will show you how I'll do it.
I've got the best pair of bollocks in all of the UK. I'm telling you now. Believe me, I'm not just saying it, proof in the pudding in it. The DNA's there. Let me tell you, my friend. What other man on this planet?
However, John made it clear that any potential bout with Logan cannot occur in the United States due to his prohibition from entering the country. His exclusion stems from past conviction, including an incident where he was jailed for gouging out another man's eye, reports The Express. John Fury has made a bold challenge to Logan Paul, promising a match as part of the undercard for his son Tommy's upcoming fight. "Tommy will fight your brother in February or January, and I'll fight you on the undercard. You're a lot younger than me. We know that you're a 15 Saint man, but I won't do as other fighters do. I will let my punches go at you. I'm sick of the critics saying I won't do this or I won't do that and I'm a coward. I will show you how much of a coward I am. I will fight you anywhere in the world except America on your brother's and Tommy's undercard."
Can breed 6 machines what can all fight. And 3's now boxing on big platforms. 2 multi-millionaires. Another great pro on the way.
He taunted Logan further, stating, "Get back to me if you're interested. I will fight you, Logan Paul, and I will throw punches at you. I will let my hands go, and I won't mess myself up. I'll let my freaking hands go, so if you're interested, let me know. And I'll fight you on your brother's and Tommy's undercard, wherever it may be in the world." Tommy added his own comments to the mix directed at Jake Paul. "Right. So I've just woken up and seen Logan Paul talk on his podcast yet again about how I don't want to fight Jake, and that I'm running scared." He responded to Jake's claims. "I saw Jake tweet the other day about how he offered me XYZ on Netflix. I just wanted to come on here and say that no one here is running from this fight. I've beaten you once already. I handed you your first loss the minute you stepped in there with a real boxer. You lost fair and square. I can give you a second loss? That's not a problem, but let's talk some serious numbers down the phone. If you want to get in touch, you know where I am."
This is a message to Logan. You keep going on about saying, "Tommy, don't want to fight your brother." Here's one for you, my friend. He does want to fight your brother. And I'll tell you what else. I will fight you on the undercard. As soon as possible.
It's as simple as that. I can come back after a year and beat the pair of you at the end of the day. If you want to fight, let's talk some real numbers. You know where I am. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk are set to lock horns again on December 21st, with the Brit trying to avenge his defeat by the Ukrainian in May. A victory for Fury could also set up a huge domestic showdown with bitter foe Anthony Joshua next year. Logan, despite being well known in the world of WWE, has some experience inside the ring. Here's one for you, my friend. I'm an old school me. I'm probably Victorian, never mind old, but that's the way I live my life, and never you spoil a kid. And he's good for no, I don't care how talented he is. If they're spoiled, they're no good.
SAP. You know, because I'm sick of people going on saying, "I won't do this and I won't do that." I will show you what I'll do. You know, Tommy will fight your brother as early as end of February or end of January, and I'll fight you on the undercard.
He continued with a bold proposition. He does want to fight your brother, and I'll tell you what else. I will fight you on the undercard as soon as possible. I'm sick of people saying I won't do this and I won't do that. I will show you how I'll do it. However, John made it clear that any potential bout with Logan cannot occur in the United States due to his prohibition from entering the country. His exclusion stems from past conviction, including an incident where he was jailed for gouging out another man's eye, reports The Express. John Fury has made a bold challenge to Logan Paul, promising a match as part of the undercard for his son Tommy's upcoming fight.
You know, you're a lot younger man than me, we know that. You're a 15-stone man, but I won't do as other fighters do. I will let my punches go at you.
Logan Paul has given a two-word response to John Fury's challenge to fight, simply telling the father of heavyweight champion Tyson to start training via Instagram. The response came within the last 24 hours after John Fury posted a passionate call-out on social media offering to face the American on the undercard of a potential rematch between Tommy Fury and Jake Paul. Not only had Usyk gotten into character by donning the iconic Agent 47 suit and shaving his head, but he also carried with him a military-grade briefcase that hilariously held a picture of him.
You know, I'm sick of my critics saying I won't do this, I won't do that, I'm a coward. I'll show you how much of a coward I am. I will fight you anywhere in the world except America on your brother and Tommy's undercard.
Landing one of his famous overhand left hands on the Gypsy King, he never wanted to back down from a joke. Tyson Fury would himself sign the picture and return it to the dominant 22-0 champion, with his trainer laughing as he noted, "Tomorrow you will find this on eBay." Whilst Fury was happy to go along with Usyk's hitman impersonation, that isn't to say that the British superstar didn't have an ominous warning of his own prepped and ready. "I have to be a little bit more focused and a little bit smarter if I am to get the win recognized." Fury before pointing out that rematches throughout the course of his career have only ever gone one way. The pre-fight press conference for their highly anticipated heavyweight rematch has just wrapped up at the stunning Guildhall in London, and it was certainly a rather unique watch with one-word answers, fancy dress costumes, and even a cheeky tickle to round out the show. In May of this year, Alexander Usyk was crowned
universally recognized heavyweight world champion, Oleksa. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
undisputed heavyweight champion of the world when he came back from a tough opening stanza to wobble and then outwork Tyson Fury in what was a razor-close but truly sensational win for the Ukrainian, with the rematch now set for December 21st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The two boxing kings engaged in a rather unusual pre-fight press conference earlier today, with Alexander Usyk turning up in an Agent 47 costume from the hit video game series Hitman.